stretch and flow. So we're going to do something that's similar to a warm up that we can do for a workout. This is something that we're just going to start with, and we're going to go and get deeper into some of the stretches. If you want and need, maybe for anything, you can use a hand towel or a yoga strap just to kind of help with your mobility and freezing and different areas that you might not be able to get your hands in because of your mobility. So we are going to just wait until some more people come on. You guys can always fast forward until we really get started. I'm just going to wait about 2 minutes, maybe air, 2 minutes just to see who comes on, and then we're going to get started. So, yeah, thanks for joining me. Mouse over here, not too close. Hope you guys are feeling a little bit. Even if you do this as a replay, you can always comment below about what you want to see next time, certain areas of the body that are needing to be stretched. Whatever you need, you can always make sure that you comment that part of your replay. So the replay just lets us know and that you took the class and not just saw the class, but you actually took the class. But you can also comment anything else that you'd like to comment. Good morning, whoever just joined, please check in. Let me know you're here. Let me know Nolan. Good morning, Adam. I haven't seen you in a while, I feel like. How have you been? Did you do the 5K? I can't hear you for some reason. Hopefully it's not on my end. Want to make sure that your volume is up. Generate captions. I don't think I can do anything else other than what I already do. Good morning, Tracy. I can't hear you either. Oh no, that's not good. Let's see. Does this help at all? Is it better yet? Ooh, okay. New feature. It says auto-generated captions. Interesting. That's a little better. All right, good to know. So everything I've said for the past 3 minutes, it was not recorded, I guess. I don't know if I can go back and edit it, but thanks for joining, and we're going to get started here. So if you have any equipment for today, the only thing you really need, your choice if you need for anything, is a yoga strap is always good to have on handy, and the yoga strap can be traditional yoga strap, or it can be a like a hand towel. All right, all fixed. That's great. It's funny that nothing was recorded there. Hi, Trudy. Welcome. Good to see you this morning, up and early for Stretch and Flow. So I mentioned before, but not anyone heard me, that today's Stretch and Flow, we're going to start a little different. We're going to start our stretch more in like, yes, we can see that too. Oh no, what can you see? What did I say? We're going to start more in a traditional like warm-up stretch, something that you can also do before a workout, but we're going to start that as for our stretch and flow as well. I don't know what your comment was, Tracy. I don't know. All right, we'll get to it later. But starting out, we're going to start preferably if you have whatever surface you have, you want to make sure that you're always working on your balance. This is going to challenge some of our balance, and that's okay. But for someone who, like me, might be on some carpet, it might be a little bit more difficult to do some of the movements. Just a forewarning. We're going to start in a walk-out position, just stretching our hamstrings, warming up our shoulders, so our knees are going to stay relatively straight. They don't have to be locked out. As we bring our hands to the ground, my feet are underneath my hips, and I'm going to reach towards the ground as much as I want you just let everything hang. So even though our knees aren't super soft, we're just gonna relax the head, relax the neck. A little opposite more than what I'm doing because if I did that, then you wouldn't hear me. So relax everything. Just kind of breathe deeply and give into maybe all the stretches that you're feeling behind your calves, behind your hamstrings, maybe your lower back. And then you're going to reach down. If you can't, if you're here with your knees straight, I want you to bend them a little bit more, bending at the hips so your hands can kind of touch the ground. So as soon as you get to, maybe you're reaching a little bit forward, your hands to the ground, walking your palms all the way down. We're going to walk out far till we get to a high plank position. Try to keep your heels on the ground as we do this. So we're in this high plank. So as we went through that, we try to keep our heels down, just kind of stretching those hamstrings a little more. For this high plank, we're going to go into a downward facing dog from this position. So hips go high, pressing through those palms. Try to bring those heels to the ground. We can pedal it out, stretch it out, and then walking through our palms back to our feet. Once we get here, we're going to stand all the way up. We can do it one good morning stretch. Tall mountain pose. We're going to reach up high. And then we're going to take our right foot and we're going to send it back behind us into a back lunge. So when I'm in this back lunge, I want to tuck my knee under, tuck my tailbone under. So I'm squeezing both hamstrings, both glutes. And I'm going to twist past my bent knee and look at the mat behind me. So twist to my left, looking behind me, keeping those glutes squeezed. We're going to feel that stretch in this hip flexor. And then we're going to stand up. Now this is where some balance might come in. We're going to bring that back leg up into, holding by the shin, up into our chest, standing up nice and tall, keeping our standing leg nice and engaged. We'll feel that in the also hip flexor, opening up the hips here. And then you can place that foot down. Same leg, same right leg. We're going to send it back, soften the standing leg, send it back into an airplane mode. We're going to stretch the hamstring of our standing leg. So do this with balance. Like I said, it might be hard with some drum carpet. We're just pressing through that heel in the back. Stand up, and then we're going to take that right leg, go into a nice wide stance, bending back into a lateral squat here, stretching the inner thigh, and stand. All right, so we walk through that really nice and slow. We're going to do it again, but we're going to do it again on the other side, focusing on the left leg moving. So hands come down to the ground. Take a deep breath, get a little deeper, stretching those hamstrings here. Walk your hands till your palms touch the ground. Walk them out to a high plank. Good. Downward dog. Deep breath. Walk on out, or walk your hands back out into your feet. Stand. We're going to take our left leg, back lunge. Squeeze the glute, tuck the tailbone. Twist right, look back. Pressing these arms down, keep them nice and out. Standing and sitting up nice and tall. Stand up, knee hug with that left leg. Always good to focus on a position. Knee hug, stand up nice and tall. And then take that left leg out to a side lunge, stretching that right leg and back. All right, that's our flow. We're going to do it again, starting with our first side. So we're starting over again, starting with the right. Hands come to the ground. Deep breath. Exhale, walk out, high plank. Inhale, hold, exhale, down dog. Press through those palms, walk back to those feet, and stand up tall. Good. Right leg, step back, reverse lunge. Squeeze those glutes, turn to the left. Stand up, knee hug, stand up tall. Really engage that bottom leg. Right leg comes out to the side. Side lunge. You can even get a nice twist in here in the side lunge. Keep this back on our right knee pushing out and come back to center. So we're going to do it again. Same left side. Bend down. Stretch those hamstrings. Walk out. Deep breath in. Exhale, down dog. Press those heels down. Walk those hands back. Stand up tall. Left leg, reverse lunge. Twist right. Stand up, knee hug. And then take that left leg out to the side for a lateral lunge. Again, you can twist here. Good, we're gonna do one more each side, and then we're gonna go deeper into some other stretches. All right, so sure everything's in place. Let's bring our hands to the ground. Deep breath in, exhale, relax. Walk those hands out to a high plank. Inhale in, exhale, down dog. Stretch and pedal it out if you need. Walk those hands back. Stand up nice and tall. Right leg back, twist left. Stand up, knee hug. Right leg out to the side, lateral squat. Again, you can add a twist. And back to center. One more time. Inhale, exhale, or fold. And then walk on out, high plank. Inhale, hold, engaging the core. Exhale, press down through downward facing dog. Try to get those heels pressing down if you can. Palms back. Stand up nice and tall. Left leg reverse lunge. Twist right. Stand up. Knee hug. You know what? I know we forgot the airplane. That's okay. Next time, maybe next class. Side lunge. And twist. My bad, guys. I did that in the first one and then I forgot to add it. But we'll stop there. We'll add that in. Maybe we'll start it again next class. Got y'all excited for it, right? So hopefully you're feeling a little stretched out there. But we're going to get into these hip stretches a little bit more, a little bit deeper. So we're going to come to this half kneeling position in our lunge position, but where we're resting on that bottom knee. I'm always tucking that tailbone in or under so I can open up this back hip. And I always have my hip, shoulder, head, knee aligned while I'm standing here. We're going to inhale, reach up high. Exhale, come down. Inhale, reach up high. Keep a nice long spine. And if you can or want, we're going to reach past that bent knee. This is important to make sure that we're not standing tight in a straight line with our feet. Our feet are always at least hip width, maybe between hip and shoulder width apart. Coming back to center, hands come back down. Inhale, reach up one more time. Exhale, over to the right, maybe a little bit deeper. Maybe we're looking past our right or our left arm. Exhale, back to center. I'm going to take my foot, take it 2 inches forward, keeping that tailbone tucked. Rocking forward on my inhale. Exhale, press back. Rock forward, keep that front heel down. Inhale, keep that chest up. Keep the glutes engaged, the feet pressing into the ground. Rock back, again, rock forward, rock back. This one we're going to rock forward and we're going to hold here. So you can use your hands on your thigh, not your knee. As long as your knee is, back. And lift up that chest a little bit more to the sky. Let's gaze up, pressing everything into the ground as we lift our heart to the sky. Breathing deep through that core, breathing deep through that diaphragm. And then exhale, hands come to the inside. So we're going to bring our hands to the inside of our foot. If this is a struggle for you, if you're feeling it here, stay here. If not, you can come a little bit lower to the ground. You can go to your elbows. If you're not just there yet, you're in between. Extend your hands wider than your mat and longer than your foot so you can bring yourself down. When we're in this position, though, I don't want you to forget about how your hips are. So sometimes we compensate. You might see your knee poke out to the side. We want to make sure that everything's facing down. So it's really, if we are going to go down to our elbows, we're going to make sure we focus on the inner elbow, keeping that balance, keeping everything square. So we're going to keep lengthening that back leg. Deep breaths always. One more deep breath. And we're going to walk those hands to the inside of the foot if they're not there. We're going to tuck the back toe, lift the back knee, and keep those hips nice and long. So we should look like, just with the exception of our front foot, that we should be looking like we're in a high plank. All right, Adam, keep that front heel down. All right, we're going to take our inner elbow, our right elbow. We're going to reach down towards our foot again. So if you're not there and that wasn't easy, do it again to keep that back knee lifted. And then we're going to press through the front heel, lift our hips a little bit higher as we twist past to the right side. Good. We're going to come back down, bring those hips down, bring that elbow down to the foot. And then exhale, press through that hips. Keep the hips high and back as we twist open, trying to also engage this outside leg and hip. Let's do it one more time. Elbow to instep, twist open, press through that front heel, press it back. Straddling the front foot, drop the back knee, and we're going to sit back, stretching that front hamstring. So we're going to lean and fold forward and just try to relax everything you have here. Some of you might come all the way down to the ground, and that's great. Stay here. If you're not there and you were where I was before, that's okay. Stay there as well. All about reaching forward, folding forward over that front leg. And then 2 more breaths. If you're not already on that last second breath, I want you to come to the ground. My back leg, we're kind of in this V position, so you can see my foot on the side of my body. It's not underneath me. All right? And we're going to, if you aren't already, fold forward again. Lengthen up high. Really getting those hamstrings, especially if you were running this weekend or running last week. Hamstrings, glute tightness, all around your hips. Target that lower back. So if you've been running, you might start feeling some back pain, but it could also just start from feet, our Achilles, our calves, our hamstrings, our glutes. It all is connected. When you run, you use a lot of your feet and your ankles. All right. Taking this position, we're actually going to focus now on our left leg and our quad stretch. So if you're not there yet, you might be here. You might have to kind of give more space. That's okay. We're going to take our hands behind us, and we're going to push this left hip open and forward as we reach back and we lay down. So whatever your, quote, laying down position is for you, that's okay. If you're good here and you don't feel any quad stretch, I want you to press through that right hip, re-square, or right heel. When you square your hips. As you come down low, we're going to stretch this quad. So we're going to bring those hips up high, kind of like a glute bridge. Except now my feet, my right foot is down, so I'm pressing through my right heel to lift my right hip. And I'm pressing through my left shin to open up my left hip. Keep them high. This is going to stretch my left spot. If that's too much for you, again, we're going to lean to the side, press this left hip open, even though my foot is back, and you'll see it again when I go to the other side. Great. So we're going to sit on up, or whatever you'd like, straighten both legs. Just reset here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach forward towards those toes, folding over our legs. Deep breaths always. Lengthening and then relaxing. Relax the head, relax the neck. Reaching towards the front of our mat, our head. Shifting everything forward. We don't want to just go to the ground. We want to lengthen, stretch those hamstrings. Keep the toes to the sky. Inhale, lengthen that head forward. Exhale, we're going to relax, get into, and then we're going to walk ourselves on up. All right, nice and gentle. Swing those feet around. We're going to go into the same thing, other side. So our left foot is forward. We're in this half kneeling position. Again, I'm going to stack shoulder, hip, and knee down. My feet are hip width to shoulder width apart. And then I'm going to tuck my tailbone, open up this back hip, squeeze it. We're going to inhale, reach up high to the sky. You can even look up high as we inhale deeply. Exhale, bring the hands down. Good. Pressing all those, pressing down. I'm engaging my hamstrings, and my glutes. Open up this front side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, we're going to reach over to the left side. Back to center and down. Good. Resetting. Inhale, reach up. High. Exhale to the left. Kind of getting this side body stretch here. And back down. Take my foot 2 inches forward. Still pressing into that front heel. I'm going to inhale and shift my weight forward. And exhale, shift it back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, shift back. Inhale, shift forward. We should be getting deeper each time. Still pressing the shin into the ground. Exhale, back. Inhale, shift forward. We're going to hold here. We should be at the deepest we can get so far. Still giving into our hips. We want to go deeper. We're going to lift our chest up high to the sky. So press everything down to the ground except for the heart. The heart and the face. We want to look up high to the sky. Deep breath, inhale, heart to the sky even more. And exhale, hands come down to the center. So we're going to have both hands down on the inside of the foot. Again, you can walk out wider if you're not quite at your elbows here. So I have a hard time getting that inside elbow down. I'm going to go into a long lizard pose here. So I'm going to extend my hands out wide and long, pressing the back toes into the ground. Always want to keep that back hip open, that front heel on the ground. Deep breath. Really feel the stretch here. Maybe you feel it in the hamstring too, and that's okay. Stretching, we're just opening up our hips, especially from all the physical activity we've been doing and or the non-physical activity we've been doing, all the sitting we've been doing as well. That's okay. walking hands on the inside of our foot. Tuck the back toe, lift the back knee. Hold here. Always getting our deep breaths. We're going to take our left elbow. We're going to reach down towards our left instep. And then exhale. We're going to press through that left leg. Twist on open. Past the left knee. Bring those hips down. Elbow to instep. Keep that back knee lifted. Exhale, press through that left heel, pressing everything back as we twist. Inhale, reach down low, elbow to instep. Last one. Exhale, reach the hips up high, pressing back to the back mat. And then come back, straddling the front foot with your hand. Back knee drops, walking your hips back to our back heel. Stretching that left hamstring. Awesome. Now you can stay here. You might notice if you start twisting like I do, to compensate from all the fun and pain, stretching I really do need in my hamstrings. And just relax and breathe. We're going to do the same thing that we did on the other side with our quad stretch. Second. First, we're going to focus on these hamstrings. So, I'm just turning a little bit so you guys can see. So, now we're going to drop down so our hips are to the ground. This foot is either beside us or maybe it's a little bit on the side. Maybe you need maybe you need a pillow to kind of prop yourself up high. But we're going to kind of go in this half split position with a little bit of help. Close, because we're going to go into that quad stretch. Inhale, lengthen that spine. Exhale, fold forward. You're not there already. Lengthen the head forward to the top of that mat. If you have a mat. No, that's okay too. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. That would be terrible. All right. Deep breaths. Spend some extra time on this hamstring, it looks like. But I'll do that after class now. I know this is kind of an exploratory time to see where you're tight, where you're not. We're going to focus on this right quad. So again, if you are leaning a little bit more to the left side on your left elbow, we're pressing the right hip open as we keep the right shin down. We're kind of getting more into that quad stretch. And this is okay. We're staying here. If you need to get a little bit deeper, that's not enough. We're bringing both hands back. Hands, elbows, whatever works for you. You can stay here on your hands. You can bend those elbows a little bit more. We're pressing that hip up and forward into like this glute bridge position. Just our legs a little bit different at the knees. I mean, if you can go all the way down, that's great. But being here is not much of a stretch. You have to engage those hamstrings and those glute muscles to bring your hips forward and really feel that stretch in the quad. 2 more breaths. Deep breaths into that. You might even feel a stretch just by breathing. A little additional breath. 1 more breath. And exhale. We're going to sweep the legs forward. Inhale, reach up, reset. Exhale, forward. And if you'd like to, I don't know if we'll get to it after in class. Of course not. All right, but if you'd like to, you can do a double quad stretch as soon as we're done. This is bringing both feet. So we're in this W position. Hands go back, and again, you're pressing those hips up into like a bridge. So you're doing double quad stretch at the same time. We're going to get those hips. We're just going to do one stretch again, each side of our body. So we're going to sit in a cross shin position. We're going to take let's take our right leg, ankle on the thigh behind the knee. So if you can get here, that's great. If not, let's just try and hug this leg into the chest. If you can get here, we're going to focus on this top leg. We're going to press the knee away from our body, pressing it down. And last time we did this, we focused on the bottom leg. Last week, and we stretched the side body, so you can do that as well afterwards. You can stretch this left outside hip, focusing on the back leg and this top leg as an anchor. But right now, we're going to stretch this top leg hip. So once we're here, we're pressing this knee down. Our hand's going to come in front of us, and we're going to reach forward in front of us. And then we're going to, it's called double pigeon. So we're just stretching the top knee here, or the top hip, focusing on that top leg, reaching your hands out wide, keep your sit bones down. So if you reach and you start coming up, make sure you stay where you are, that's okay. Just lengthening, that's fine before you go down to the ground. Just take deep breaths. Get into the stretch here. Relax all the muscles of the lower body. And let it relax. And deeper, keep pressing maybe away from your body if you need. Nice and gentle, let gravity do its course here. And just breathe into it. Walk your hands up. Stand tall. We're going to bring that leg down. Bring the feet back into normal. And we're going to do, so in my cross shin, I'm going to take now the opposite leg, the left leg, the ankle. I'm going to twist so it's over this top thigh. It's resting here, and I'm going to sit up tall. Already, like I said, I think my left side is needing some work. I can feel it here just by sitting. And if you're good and you need to just sit here, please stay. If you can go to an extra stretch, again, always work on pressing this down, press that right leg down later, stretching inside. But if you're good here, we're going to take our hands and we're going to walk forward. I'm not walking forward much. This is exactly where I need to be. If you can get deeper, you can. If not, just try and lengthen. That's fine. Keep that knee away. And deep breaths. Holding here. Oh, this was a good one. 2 more breaths. Relaxing the muscles. Last one. And unwind. All right, so today was a little taste of getting different parts of our bodies. Again, that warm up we kind of did, that stretch and flow we did in the beginning. You can do that before your workouts, especially if you're not doing one that just is a workout and have a warm up before the workout. It's a good one to kind of get a little bit of everything in different areas of your body to kind of warm up, stretch using and engaging muscles. Also warm those up as well. And then we got a little bit for hamstrings, our quads, and our hips. And next week we're gonna do that stretch again, that warm up stretch, but we're gonna hopefully crazy quarantine here. But next we're gonna do that stretch, but we're gonna not forget that airplane position. So thank you guys for joining me today. Since I didn't get any complaints, I hope you guys could hear me. So yeah, thank you guys for joining. I hope you have a good and happy Wednesday. Make sure that you are signing in for the week. Make sure that if you want to do Zumba or yoga this week, that you email me so I can put you on the list. And what else? That's it. Well, have a good day. Thanks, guys. My hips hate you. Oh, I hope they feel better now. I hope they feel better now, Tracy. Maybe they hate me or will thank you. Yes, I hope they will thank me later. Again, you guys can do some of these later. This is kind of like to see where you are really tight, see where you are really feeling it, and then to go in again, maybe spend some time, gently go into these stretches, and then, you know, allow yourself to breathe into these stretches, and then you can get a little bit deeper into them. Thank you guys for joining. Have a good one.